Since I've started covering the Elena Moore case, I have received an extraordinary amount of hate, even more than the mean girls during my coverage of the Micah Francis case. In covering Elena's case, I've been called a punk ass bitch, a lying bitch, a crazy bitch, a bottom feeder, I'm a shrimp, a know it all, a lesbian, which, by the way, I don't consider an insult at all. I love my husband more than life itself. But before he waltzed into my life with his long legs and blue eyes, I would have gladly switched teams if I had had the inclination or choice. I've also been called trifling, except the doofus who called me that spelt it trifling. I've been told that I don't know my arse from a hole in the ground, and that all my information is false. I've been told I need to get a real job, that I'm using a cartoon face as my profile picture, which I'm not. I've been accused of using a voice modifier, which is just a ridiculous attempt at trying to discredit my content without actually having any facts to discredit my content. Now, I'm sorry if you sound like you've smoked 3 packs of unfiltered Camels a day while chugging pure grain alcohol, but this is my podcast voice. And this is my y'all have done ruffled my bloomers to where I'm using my southern accent voice. This is my Susan voice. And this is my Minnesota voice where I talk about my husband Bob and his love of beer cheese, yeah? Like, this is my bunny voice, right, Beth? See, I could use many voices, no matter how bad some of them might be, but it wouldn't change the information I'm bringing to the table. So, suck it, haters. I've been told that I'm just posting for sensationalism and monetary gain, which is also not true. I've been told that since I don't currently live in South Carolina, I shouldn't be talking about it. And that since I don't live there, I don't know what I'm talking about. That I shouldn't be commenting to someone in their community as if I know it like the ones from the area do. So I'm not sure if that person was talking about the rumors of rampant drug and alcohol use in that particular community, the alleged wife swapping and key parties that happen, or the stories I've heard of women being drugged and then filmed while being sexually assaulted. If that's what that particular community is like, I am beyond thrilled I'm not part of it. But you know what? I can still talk about it. I still have people who have been a part of it messaging me because I can be the voice for them. And I can be the voice for victims who are unable to speak for themselves. So in honor of the many compliments the cretins have given me, I am going to dedicate the next month or even more to South Carolina. I've already recently been asked to look into 3 cases from there, but if you have any other cases in the state that you'd like for me to cover, let me know. I'll still be making shorts about other cases and might have an episode of 12 Unsolved or Laced, but I'm going to try and cover as many cases in South Carolina as possible. Since I started my channel by covering the Micah Francis case, I've gained a lot of followers from South Carolina, and even more when I covered the Katie Major case, the Elena Moore case, and the Polly's Island Community Church debacle. So I feel as though a large majority of my audience will appreciate hearing more about South Carolina. And for those of you who don't want me to talk about South Carolina, oh well, you can kindly exit through the same door you entered. And don't let that door hit you in the same place you talk from. But for the rest of you, I love you, and I'll do whatever I can to bring light to the dark deeds occurring in your state, even though I don't live there. Because that's what people who really care about other people do.